Hey, good morning everybody. I'm down here at the soccer fields today. A nice cloudy, rainy day. My favorite time to get out and metal detect. Nice cool weather, a little bit of a breeze. Nobody around. I'm social distancing. I'm gonna get down here and see what I can find. It's been a while since I've been down here. Usually you just get your modern stuff. You know, your loose change, maybe an occasional ring or charm or something like that. But anyways, yeah, get out here and see what we can find today. I'll catch you at the first hole. Okay guys, I haven't done any footage since that introduction when I got here this morning. Try not to bore you guys, but all I'm getting so far is just clad. I got a few pennies. Really tearing it up on the nickels today. 2, 4, 6 or 7 of those. A couple dimes and 3/4. No jewelry yet. I'm working on it though. Alright guys, on to the next one. Got something out of this hole, something other than a coin. So I thought I'd turn the camera on and let you guys take a look at this. It's a real thin 4-hole button. Looks like it's got a little bit of age to it. Pretty cool find. I would be honest with you, I would much rather find things like this than coins, well, than modern coins. I'd rather find the old coins, the old silver and buffaloes, Wheaties, Indian heads, but yeah, I'd rather dig up stuff like this than to dig up clad coins. That's a pretty cool find. Alright guys, on to the next one. Okay everybody, this had a really nice decent signal here. It's coming in like 29, 30, and popped the hole open. I just fished it out of there. You can see the imprint right here where it was setting. I got it out of that little crevice there. Anyways, all it is just a clad quarter, but it's one of those red ones. Kind of cool. Been down there for a little bit. Alright guys, on to the next one. Alright guys, I haven't popped this one out of the plug yet. It's coming up at 13 solid. And been getting a lot of nickels today in that number, at that number range, and a lot of pull tabs in the same number. Let's see what this one's going to be. It's going to be a nickel, or is it going to be a pull tab? It's going to be pull tab. Oh well. Alright guys, on to the next one. Really interesting signal here. This one's coming up in the 28, 29 range. And I think that's probably going to be around 1/4. Look how deep that hole is. It's got to be, shoot, it's almost the whole length of my pinpointer. Almost 8 inches down. It's right here in the bottom of the plug. There it is. It's another one of those red quarters. Cool. It's amazing how deep those things can sink in such a short amount of time. That's a state quarter. So fairly modern. Anyways, alright guys, on to the next one. Alright guys, I think what I'm going to do is a live dig here for you guys. It's coming up a 32 solid. Oh, I'm sorry, 30 solid. I was in the pinpoint mode. Let's take a look and see what we got here. This one I don't think is going to be very deep. Just right there under the surface. That's another quarter. That was a tough one to get to. It wasn't as deep as that last one, but it's putting up a fight. But I found her. It's an older one. This one's got the eagle on the back. I can't see it. Not silver though. Anyways, back to back quarters. Alright guys, on to the next one. Alright everybody, I moved away from those soccer fields, met up with this guy. It says his name is Larry. He wanted to bring me over here to this spot where he said he's found some old coins, including a couple of 1850s and I think he said 1860, 1870s gold pieces. $20 gold pieces. So anyways, that's where I'm at. I'm over here by the river on the side of the levee over here, and just had a solid 18 signal coming up. Got me a new cell phone. Alright guys, screen's a little messed up, but alright. It's been a while since I found one of these guys. Usually find these in the lakes. Alright, on to the next one. Came across another good signal here. I'm going to scrape the dirt away. I could tell what the top part was. Looks like an old key. I don't think it's super old. I mean, that clasp thing there would have rusted away if it was something that was super old. Still a neat find though. 5016. And it's an old thin skeleton type key. It's got some writing on this side. Diebold ink. I think it says Canton, Ohio. That's where my sister's at. She's somewhere in Ohio. I don't know if it's Canton or not. I think it's somewhere near Dayton, Ohio. Anyways, sis, if you're watching, you can correct me on that. Alright, on to the next one, guys. I know this isn't metal. I didn't find it with the detector. It was sitting right here in this hole, kind of like that when I spotted it. I'm right here on the side of the levee here where they got it all torn up. Going through here, this is where I found that key right over there. Anyways, I got this, it's like an old piece of brick. It's got like these 3 cool holes right here on this side. And then on the other side, it's got some sort of, I don't know if it's some sort of writing or inscription or something. I don't have my brush with me today. I got my other bag, my sling bag. I didn't have a brush in that one, in this one. Anyways, I thought that was kind of cool. So that's got some age to it. Oh, it looks like these holes might go all the way through. There's a root right here. I might take this home with me, get it cleaned up, see if I can make something out of it. Alright guys, on to the next one. Alright guys, I just got another interesting piece here. I just brushed it off already before I turned the camera on, so I couldn't make it out what it was, but I'm thinking it's probably some sort of, it's a piece off of like a trunk or a dresser or something, some type of furniture, something decorative. Looks like an arrow, but it could have been a flower or something. Maybe it's a stem. I see some, maybe what could have been petals from a flower. But looks old. That's a pretty cool find. I like it. Alright guys, on to the next one. I'm back here at the house. Call it a day. Had a good time out there. It was perfect weather. Nice and cool, nice breeze. It was sprinkling on me a little bit today. Really enjoyed that. Sure beats getting sunburned. Anyways, this is my haul for the day. A lot of trash. Dug up a lot of foil and just odds and end pieces here. A lot of bottle caps, pull tabs, a couple nails, an old piece of threaded pipe. I got a little tiny baby nut and a giant daddy nut, and then I didn't get any of this stuff on camera, but this was an old ignition that I found out of a car. There's another nail. I think that was a square nail there. The old cell phone. Looks like it's seen better days. This was a surface find. Got me a new bungee. Those always come in handy for something. And then this was another kind of a surface find that was sticking up out of the dirt. It's an old piece of brick, and I believe, looking at this now that I got all the dirt brushed out of it, I think that's probably Chinese writing. I thought it was kind of cool. So I'm not sure what I'll do with it. I'll probably take it over to the Chinese temple here in town, see if they want it. They might want it for their garden or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. Anyways, got a small stack of pennies, 7 pennies, 6 of them are zinc, 1 copper. I think it was a 78, nothing too old there. 6 nickels, couple dimes, $1.75 in quarters. This one here got whacked by the mower. And then for my oddity stuff, the odds and ends stuff, I got that cool looking piece of, it's like a decorative piece, maybe off of an armoire or a piece of furniture or a trunk, who knows. But looks like it's got some fancy on it there, some fancy design at one time. Would have been kind of cool if I would have got the piece and it was whole. This was kind of cool. It's probably one of my favorite finds of the day. This old key. It says Diebold Inc., Canton, Ohio. And then on the little tag it's got here, it says 5016-5016. Kind of a cool find. This old square 4-hole button, real thin. And then this piece here, I wasn't sure exactly what this was, but that guy that I was actually down at the soccer fields, and this guy, he approached me, Larry, I think that's what he says, his name is Larry. He took me over to another place where he has detected before, and so we went over there, and that's where I got this key, that decorative piece, and then this piece here, and I thought it was like some sort of like maybe like a strap off of suspenders or something. I wasn't sure, but he says actually what this is something to do with the printing press, where it holds the letters down or something for a printing press from back in the 1800s, I guess. There's little teeth on it there, you can feel them. Huh. He said he's got a bunch of those that he's found over the years, and that's my first one. So I thought it was kind of cool. Alright, so that's it, guys. That's my haul for the day. Had a fun time out there. Can't wait to get back out and do it again next weekend. Hopefully I got nice weather like I had today next weekend. That'll be super cool. Alright, guys, y'all take care, and I'll see you at the next one.